Yeah, man. So, I want to talk about being artificial telepathic. Um, when you're on neuromonitoring, remote neuromonitoring or neuromonitoring, that's what makes you artificial telepathic. Okay, that's how it works. It's not V2K. It's artificial telepathy. It's neural monitoring. It's EMF, mind control, neural monitoring. And when somebody's talking to you, artificial telepathic, um, there's there's different things that can happen. Okay, you hear it out loud. It comes to you out loud, and you can hear it, and it's not in your head. Okay, but at the same time, it can also disperse through other noises. So, like if you hear an airplane flying over or some kind of other noise around you, it can come through that. It it tends to disperse through other noises, kind of like that other noise. But another thing is you don't actually have to hear it. They can just, you don't have to hear it at all. Um, it can just come to your mind. It's a direct broadcast to your mind. So whether you hear it or not, in many cases, you still get it. Okay. So um, I noticed one time in the beginning, I was still seeing the girl that has me on remote neural monitoring, and I was sitting there with her, okay, and I was trying to convince her to give it to me, like give me the neural monitoring, and it's just not real, Kevin. It's just not real. I don't know what you're talking about. You get help, baby. Get help. Okay, so anyway, she was sitting there right in front of me, and I believe it was Black James that was talking to her. Black James or Robert Lackey, one of the two, was talking to her, and she was like talking along with it. And that's what you do, okay? When somebody's talking to you telepathic, you tend to want to talk along with them. It's a form of mind control. It's a direct broadcast to your mind. So, um, it used to be that way with me too. But over time, you learn to break off and just, you don't. It's not even like you want to listen, because if they already thought what they thought, then you already kind of you just kind of get it. You know what they're gonna say. So one thing they like to do is talk real slow on purpose, and it's just a way to get you to talk along with them, so they can try to make you look stupid for their live stream, because they love to try to mind control a person, and they think it's funny. Okay, so they'll be sitting there trying to talk extra slow, and it's frustrating because the urge is to talk along with them. But at the same time, you already know what the hell they're trying to say, because you already got the thought hit your mind already, so you know what they're trying to say. You're not a mind reader or psychic, okay? It's a broadcast, and you're a receiver. You receive the broadcast, okay? But the broadcast, the telepathic broadcast, is coming directly to your mind, and it's a form of mind control. So if you see somebody around you that you think is might be a gang stalker, and sometimes it seems like they're talking to themselves under their breath, or just moving their mouth along with something, um, it's because somebody's talking to them telepathic, and that's how it works. If you have people talking to you artificial telepathic, and you can hear them, there's not that many people that this is going on with. They target a lot of people. They put a lot of people on remote. Um, I noticed some people get hit with the little monitor peoples that they think is direct energy weapons. Some people get hit with that, and some people got the broadcast coming to them. Most people had a broadcast coming to them if they're on remote, and that's how they target you with the broadcast. But not as many. A low percentage are full-blown telepathic, because they don't like to turn people on full-blown telepathic and mess with you like that. So, probably maybe only 20% of the people that I talk to that are on remote actually get the telepathic. Maybe they've gotten it once or twice before, here and there or something, because there was one time or two times in 2014 when I could hear them talking once they were talking to me telepathic, okay, and they had turned me on telepathic, and they were doing a little gang stalk thing, okay, and then another time they were broadcasting to me, and the circumstances were right where I could hear the broadcast. So um, that was the two times in 2014 that kind of tipped me out that something was going on. I was trying to start figuring out things, and then the more I started to figure out in 2015, when I pretty much knew something was going on and had it pinned down to who, that's when they started gang stalking me and wrecked my life. And and from there I've learned everything about it. So I know everything just about it there is to know about this remote neural monitoring, artificial telepathy, and EMF broadcasting. And I'm the first one out here telling the real truth and exposing it. But if you're around somebody and they seem like they're talking to themselves, they're probably hearing somebody talking to them telepathic, and you're not going to hear it because it's not on your channel or your frequency, your specific EMF signature frequency, because every person has their own. So just the person that the broadcast is coming to will hear that. So um, if you are on telepathic with gang stalkers and they're targeting you and they're talking to you telepathic, then you know how it is. When they're talking, you tend to want to talk along with them, and it's frustrating. You want to break off and you start to feel dumb, like they're mind controlling you or something, but it's just how the system works. And the same thing happens to them when they talk to each other, because they're all on the same system. They just have you on it remotely. So, and they use those settings, those EMF broadcasts and telepathic settings, and things to fuck with you and to hurt you, and that's what they do. So I just wanted to explain that talk along with telepathic form of mind control, because that's how it works.